Hey guys, Stephanie here. So I've been thinking a lot lately about all the band breakups and lineup changes that have been happening this last year, and it's kind of unnerving. I mean, Chiodos kicks out Craig Owens, and even though once you hear Isles and Glaciers, you realize how much Chiodos is holding him back. Um, it's just hard to think of, Chiodo's songs not being with Craig, you know. But hopefully, not hopefully, he will. He'll do amazing. Um, and this week, Nicholas Moore left before their eyes. I guess it was a mutual decision, which I think is more for personal reasons. And I'm sure whatever he does, he's gonna be great. I know I'll follow whatever he decides to do. And then in breakups, you've got Scaring Kids. They broke up. Copeland broke up. Fall Out Boy's on hiatus. It was just announced this week of Machines broke up, and that one kind of sucked because they all had so much potential, and they had done one album, and they accomplished a lot in a very small amount of time, and that could have been kind of like a reason, but it's just I'm seeing all these people who kind of helped make the scene what it is, and it's just all changing, and all we're being left with is copycats and unoriginality and not a lot of creativeness. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of new bands out there that are pushing new limits and are blending genres like you've never heard before. But as far as what's out there, I guess for lack of better words, being fed to people, I personally don't listen to the radio. It's just kind of sad to see what is considered good, because I don't consider it to be real talent. I just consider it to be a product of something. So it just kind of scares me, with all these bands breaking up, with changing lineups, with not saying anybody I've talked about is conforming to what the scene is now, but instead of being who they are and taking things into new directions, they're just kind of settling, and that's scary. I mean, it's just not the way it should be. I would rather see bands try new things and go other ways than break up. And new bands need to be pure and original, and not completely original, but be who they are and not be what they see. There's a line from an Ann Arbor song. It's called "Music is what you hear and not what you see," and that couldn't be truer in any way, shape, or form. I don't know. It just kind of worries me. So I kind of want to know what your opinion is. How do you feel with all the breakups and lineup changes, and does it affect you? Does it not affect you? And what do you think the scene will be like in another 2 or 3 years? Because it's dwindling. There's a lot of new talent. There's a lot of fresh talent. But for some reason, those people aren't being seen the way they should be, and instead we're getting these carbon copies of what is good and talented, and that's not okay. So yeah, that's about it. A quick update on everything else. Unfortunately, the Lights in Owl City show was completely no video, and I would have snuck some if the security wasn't right in front of me. I was right in front, so that didn't happen. But there's 2 A Day to Remember shows coming up. There's A Day to Remember and Silverstein touring together. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that one. But they're also doing a free, I'm excited, acoustic set. It's like a free show altogether, and there's some bands I haven't heard of. I think I'm going to check them out and see how it's going to go, but I'm crossing my fingers definitely that I can go to that one. And then, of course, there's Paramore in a few weeks, so there will definitely be video from that. And then Warped Tour is in about 2 months, and I'm excited. So, yeah, also as far as new music goes, Circus Survive's new album just came out yesterday. It's amazing. I love it. Listen to it. Love it. Ann Arbor just came out with their first full-length ever in the long time they've been together. I haven't heard it yet personally, but I'm sure it's amazing. I'm actually going to probably listen to it tonight. So right now I'm stoked on Circa. I'm really stoked on Isles and Glaciers. The new Before Their Eyes album is amazing. I can't even think. So yeah, let me know your opinion. If you guys know of any good new music that's out, let me know. And hope you have a good night. Bye, guys.